Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 for now. I'm Bill, thank you for joining. This is the first plane review that I've done in a very long time on the channel for a flight simulator, but it is a really freaking cool plane that I love. I love this model plane, and I'm really happy to check out this A2A version of it. So a couple things up front, some disclaimers about this review is, one, I do have real world Piper Comanche time. So I have flown a plane that looks almost identical to this, tip tanks and everything. So I do have the real world experience in the plane. But that being said, it was not a deep dive. I'm not like checked out in it. Julia and I actually almost bought a share of a Comanche that is 2 planes down from the plane that we currently fly, actually on John Wayne, at John Wayne, and it is in this exact spot on the field, which I actually didn't even realize until now. That's really funny. So that's a little bit of my background on Piper Comanches. I think they're absolutely beautiful planes, and this 250 model is a particularly good value in the real world for a going someplace plane. So 250 horsepower, obviously retractable gear, very slippery looking. You know, the profile of it, I mean, it looks mean. One of the issues that I actually have with this plane is a result of the way that it looks with that really low roof line. I don't have a lot of headroom in it, which is kind of a bummer, and one of the things that prevented us from buying into that share of the Comanche. So I'm going to probably say a lot of things that are incorrect about this plane, but just straight off the bat, again, 250 horsepower. It's a 6-cylinder. It's a retractable gear. It's a Piper product, so it you know, kind of flies like a Piper. It's got the stabilator in the back. It has Johnson bar flap controls, which we'll look at when we're in the plane in the cockpit there. Tarun, what is up, man? So that is kind of the I know. So a very good friend of the channel has one of these. That's the plane that I have the time in, Draconis. So he's the expert on it. I will not be doing this plane justice at all in terms of the explanation of the systems and everything. So we're going to go into this kind of very basically, just diving right into it. But yeah, okay, so that's kind of a little bit the overview of this plane. A2A, this is the first A2A simulation plane that I've ever downloaded for X-Plane or Microsoft. So I'm gonna kind of do the sim review part of this now, which is that it looks unbelievable. It looks really, the textures are great. It's a clean plane. It looks clean. But there is signs of wear on the textures, which I love, especially of these models that are depicting older planes that have been around. So this tip tank fuel filler door here has the leading edge kind of paint chipping there, as well as some on the hinge there. Those kind of details, those touches, to me, do a lot for adding character to these models. Likewise with the grip tape here, you've got imperfections, you've got parts of them that are kind of peeling off. You could very easily just make that a uniform texture and make it look like a new plane, but the fact that these artists really put in the love into making it look faded, making it, you know, the paint look chipped, all that kind of stuff, I think is above and beyond, and really adds a lot of realism to it. And you can tell the you know, in contrast, if you look at, you know, the 152 model that Microsoft has as a default plane, they're not making new 152s, but that plane, you know, when you load that up, it looks like it's from the factory. And a lot of the realism can really be shown through with some of that imperfections, you know. And this fuel door is actually different, has different wear than the other one on the other side, so both edges are kind of chipped paint there, and I really like that. I also like the tie down, that it's rope that kind of has looks like it's weighted, you know. It's not dynamic, so it's not kind of moving in the wind or anything as rope would on an airport. But it feels like there's weight. And I do say that the pitot cover is actually kind of moving around in the wind. And are those tie downs moving, or is it? No, it looked like it was moving there for a second. That's a really cool detail that I appreciate a lot. And that's something, again, that can be easily overlooked as something that you're not really going to notice probably. But the fact that they took care of that to model that in there, animate that, I think is very, very cool. Yeah, good old bowl and knot. So, all right, let's look in the cockpit here. I always like checking the doors. Now, again, I am very much, this is the first time I've looked at any of this. So I am not the type of person, I don't have the time. Like, my work schedule is just way too crazy. That little open thing. There's a lot of movable stuff in there. That is really cool. Wow. I am not the kind of person. Yeah, all of these things are movable. That vent is movable. Good Lord. That's crazy. I do not, I'm like amazed by this model that I can't even spit out what the hell I'm trying to say. I don't pre-plan. I don't prep. I don't look at like the manual or come prepared at all. This is like as raw a first impression as you're going to get from somebody that has, you know, a little bit of time in this plane, but that's pretty much it. That's crazy. Like, everything is, you know, you can interact with everything. Okay, so this is cool. Flight info. We got weather information here. That's cool. Yeah, home screen there. Okay, so flight info, that's cool. Speeds. Takeoff, rotate at 85 miles per hour. Climb, 24 manifold pressure, 24 RPM max. That's very cool. Not going to really focus too much on that, but that's really cool. Also, we've got estimations based off of current state, which is cool. So I like that you can pull this up and actually look at your current range, current ground speed, fuel economy. That's really cool. Checklists. This is great. How dynamic is that? Okay, so it stays there. That's really cool. Is it dynamic at all? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jane. I'm the kind of, what is, huh? Very, very shiny object. Watch the maintenance page for a cool surprise when I try to start the plane. Cool. All right, so controls. Oh. All right. Now, I didn't mention this at the beginning. This is a $50 airplane. This is not cheap. I am starting to believe that this is worth $50. This is very cool. Parking brakes, wheel chocks, tie downs, control locks, pitot cover, cabin door, baggage door, headphones. We'll leave that off right now. Cabin heat, cabin vent. The hell? Battery, magneto, avionics, fuel pump, pitot heat. Okay, so you can actually, so if I turn that on, that should light up something maybe. All right, if I turn the avionics on too. Yep, that does boot it up. Okay, cool. So if you don't know where those buttons are, that's the place to go. Is your plane the one parked in front of Jay's garage? Alejandro, no. Well, the plane that I've been renting is the Cherokee that is parked in front there. But we will be flying a different plane for a while. This should be the standard, everything working, fully immersive. Happy you're going to pay $50 for this gem. Couldn't agree more. This is absolutely fantastic. So we've got all the lights here. What's spot red? I don't know what that is. Spot. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, so that's the spotlight. That's this guy right here. So that is really cool. Okay. Yeah, I've got this computer pretty much dialed in for this game. I'm happy with how it looks. Nav, instrument. Okay, so those are all actual lights. Cool. Okay, autopilot, master mode, disconnect, alt, auto start, cold and dark. Very cool. Gyro drift, cockpit, persistence. Turn that on. Visible passengers. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot I opened up the luggage compartment. That's cool. Okay. Let's get back in here. Persistence by livery. Realistic parking brake. Oh god. Advanced options. What's here? Turbulence. VR, flat screen, wear rate, normal, failure rate. Off. We'll turn that off right now. Original prop lever. Oh god. Oh, that's funny. Hell yeah, we're gonna go original prop lever. Three-way gear switch. Where's the gear? I forgot where the gear switch is on this freaking thing. I don't know if I see that doing anything, but okay, we'll leave that for there. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm not sure what the 8.33 kilohertz comm radio means. Rudder trim speed, elevator trim speed. Okay, that's all very cool. All right, let's go. Oh, no GP. Oh, dude, that's freaking cool. 430, 530, 430 and 530. Oh, that is very, very cool. That is really cool. I'm gonna put the 430 there. I don't really need either of those, but that's fine. Fuel payload. Okay, so this is usually pretty straightforward. So that's a little bit. We'll move that guy up there. Just gonna be me in the plane today. That's fine. Cool. Okay, so we got tip tanks. Ooh, we can load up the tip tanks too separately. That's really cool. What does that do to CG? Not a whole lot. That's very cool. Update digital engine monitor. Just a tip. Okay, so we won't mess with that. Metric units. What the hell is a metric? Maintenance. Okay, cool. So we can inspect things. We've got stabilator, tips. Ooh, what is that? Oh, what? What is all of that? I don't even know what any of that is. Can't tell what that put on there. We got the stabilator tips, looks cool. Wing gap seals. Oh, it is a gorgeous plane. Fairing, I can't tell what that did. Soundproofing. Oh man, that is awesome. Different propeller. that is cool. I like the black propeller. Macaulay is fine. Overhaul airframe, overhaul all. Cool. Engine. Oh, get out of here. Oil level, cool. Oil grade, spark plugs. Overhaul engine. Oh, that's so cool. Engine analyzer. That's really cool. Freaking A. This is awesome. New used. This will reset the persistent state of your aircraft. Are you sure you want to continue? No. All right. So we're going to start with the new engine. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Hedge Bill, haven't seen you since month 34. It's been a crazy last 3 months for me. How you been? Good to see you. Happy 37th month. My trash days have changed from wed to fry. Crazy go nuts, isn't it?
Ablars, cheers, man. Happy, happy old garbage day. happy old garbage day, man. Ablars, thank you so much. 37 months, 37 in a row. If anyone knows that reference. Okay, so this is the page that we'll watch when we actually start it up. So that's cool. Electrical system. That's really, really neat. And then walk around. What is this? Oh, I like this. We actually have, oh, dude, stop. Oh, stop it. Please tell me this opens up. Oh, no. Oh, this is $50 is not enough for this. Oh, God dang, can I close this without... Can I close this? That'd be awesome if you can leave the cap off. Oh, that's so freaking cool. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, this is the best purchase I've ever made. That is fucking cool. Good. Oh. All right, I guess we'll give them a pass on, you know, animation of untying the bowline knot. That's so cool. Never been more excited to remove chocks. That's so cool. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, have mercy. How come it's not? What's happening here? Oh, please. I have the mains filled. What's up with... I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, that's good enough. That's fucking cool. Oh, look at that. Oil. Oh, please pull the dipstick out and please show... Oh my God. Oh, look at the oil level. Get the hell out of here. Give me a freaking break. Who are these guys? I don't think I did. No, I didn't even know what this was. I just clicked it and I came into little pre-flight land here. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, this is so good. Wait, oh, wait, hang on, hang on. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, I can't move. Okay, hang on, time out. Anybody that flies Pipers knows this. You give it a little tickle right there. Oh my god. That is so good. Okay, let's move on here. That's good. Oh, wait, can you... Oh, please tell me. Okay, battery's on. Yeah, I don't think it's doing it. I'm sure if you're in the plane, it will do it. Okay, it looks good. Yeah, like look at the unique texturing on all this stuff. That's really cool. Oh, such a satisfying little clicky noise. Okay, here we go. Let's. Yep. Love that. Yeah, so you'd normally have the control lock undone, so you can actually wiggle that, which I'm kind of doing, but I don't have the control lock undone, so that's fine. But flaps, you know, like you'd have the flaps down. Okay. Cool. Okay, so what am I looking at here? Is this just an empennage check? I don't think there's much to look at over here. Cool. Okay, we got undo that. Looks good. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Little guy there. Again, another static port there. Cool. Good call on that. Oh god, look at all the baggage. What am I supposed to do with that baggage? No. Oh, stop it. Oh, give me a frigging break. You actually load in the crap. Yes. Yes, this is awesome. And that's it. There you go. Walk around complete. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it actually like weights it down, which is really cool. That is so cool. What were we gonna do? Oh yeah, the control lock. We're gonna undo the control lock. Yeah. So now all the. Oh my god, this is the best. This is the best. All right. So I think that's everything on here that we want to look at. So we'll go back to Engine Analyzer and we'll keep that handy for our engine start. Oh, look at the control lock goes into that little cubby. That's really cool. Yes, One Dull Geek. I have Comanche time. Yep. Open vent. Oh my god, this is just the best. This is incredible. All right, let's go to, I saw this manual here. Is that clickable? Pilot's handbook. Nope. Is this open? Yep, you can open that. Nothing in there. Ashtray opens up. Hobbs is at 0. Unlikely story. God dang, this is awesome. This is so good. This is so good. All right, cool. Freaking the roof trim is hilarious. Yeah, so this is one of the best values in let's go someplace airplanes. It is a traveling plane. 160 something. Let's take a peek at that. 160 knots, cruise speed 160 knots. So I would say probably like 150 would be like a real world econ cruise or whatever. How does it compare to something like a Piper Lance or Saratoga? It's definitely less expensive than most Bonanzas. I mean, Debonairs and, some early V-tails are pretty good buys as well. This is a 250. Yeah, so a Lance, we actually had, on Sunday, was dealing with a Lance in the pattern at French Valley, but I don't know. I don't know how it really, Lance Saratoga, from a performance perspective, it's much smaller than that airframe than the Lance Saratoga. Those are much longer planes with a third row and all kinds of weird crap. Turbo variant as well on those planes, which I don't think Comanche had a turbo variant. I could be wrong. I shouldn't even say that because I have no freaking idea. Comanche 400. I'm sure some random ass turbo version of that. But this really is a traveling plane. This is a get 2, 3.5, kind of number of people distances away. So think of it as like a Bonanza Light almost, to a degree. It's a little bit smaller in the cabin. I was saying earlier that the headroom for me is a little bit tricky. You can kind of see it just from the side view here. It makes it have like a really cool, like sleek, sexy look to it. But that low roof line does encroach on a headroom for me. So with my headset on, I was pushed up against the liner. So this is kind of like a Commander, 112, 114 kind of range of plane. Really, really cool. Visibility is really not bad at all. You're close enough to the windows. I mean, yeah, it's not Cardinal or even like Archer, Cherokee, Arrow kind of, from a visibility perspective. It does have a little bit of a, chopped Mercury hot rod kind of lower, you can just kind of visually see here, but it doesn't feel like you're restricted really. So it didn't feel like it was much of an issue. But yeah, I mean, it's 4 people. Without knowing what the weight and balance is off the top of my head, I don't know how favorable that weight and balance is from an actual, we've got to take people places kind of thing. It seems okay. These are all great questions for Draconis at some point, but it is a really cool looking plane, and again, one of the best values for actually getting places in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, so I am going to get this thing started, and I apologize for this being a little bit clunky. I have not looked at anything. If you're streaming at Oshkosh, you got to interview him about it. Well, he'll be back. We can definitely talk to Draconis. And if any of you are watching and you're not in the Discord, check out the Discord. If you want to learn more about this plane or any other plane, that is the best aviation Discord on the planet. I will happily say that. Okay, so again, I'm going to caveat there. I'm going to caveat this with I have no idea what I'm doing, other than I know how airplanes work for the most part. Okay, so there's the mixture. So it's a little bit of, yeah, mixture's full rich there. It should be.
Buddy. Bill 4L, send it.
Flying Monkey, hello. What is up? What is up, FM? Let's go fly that Cardinal soon. Maybe this weekend or sometime, but let's go fly that damn thing soon. Okay, so I'm gonna prime this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, how do I lock it? Oh, there you go. Okay, locked it. Okay, let's pull out this thing. Okay, let's turn on the battery. Let's turn on the fuel pump. Oh, that is so cool. So you can see right, left, both. Okay. Clear. Okay, so that start button doesn't work. Okay, let's try this button. No, battery is on. Oh no, wait, you're right. It's off. It is off. I mean, that's super cool, but what the hell is happening? No, stop. What are you doing? Animation is really cool. Oh yeah, I probably don't have the fuel on. That's very good point. Yep. Okay. Yep, there you go. Good call. Okay, so I have the SciTech panel, and that's batteries on the panel, and now it's showing off. Now I turn the batteries off, and it's showing on. Okay, so I'm going to keep that on, and I'll use the toggle there. Okay, so that's a little bit weird. So we got it on both. There is no start on the switch there. Fuel is on. I probably need to prime it again, because if the fuel was off, I probably didn't get any fuel. Let's go 1, 2. It should be probably about 5. 3. Gumps check. 5. Okay. Throttle is cracked a little bit. Okay, now let's try this again. Let's go battery. Fuel pump is on. Okay, now let's start. Whoop. Avionics, does that turn on? With the switch? Is the switch right? Yeah, okay. Avionics is good. Oh, freaking hell. Oh, that is so cool. Did you see how the door shut too? What's up, Dilly? Did you see how the door shut? I don't know if that's okay. That may be okay. Oh, that is really freaking cool. Okay, where's the RPMs at? RPM 940. Okay, great. Let's turn the fuel pump off. I don't think that you have toe brakes at all. If I remember correctly, yeah, well, I latched it at the top here, so it looks like it's shut. I'm pretty sure there's no toe brakes at all. I think it's just, it could be, I like the one that I flew, I don't think had toe brakes at all. But that's a question for an actual owner. Can I move this? Oh, I can move this. Yeah, it's a hand brake. Yep. Yeah, this one does have the pull parking brake. So they might have toe brakes. Yeah, it looks like they do have toe brakes animated there. So that's cool. Oh, dude, how mesmerizing is that? Oh, does it? Oh, it actually changes the mixture. You can see like the mixture. That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, so as you lean it out, it actually shows like if it's in the green, it's properly leaned. Oh, that's so cool. All right, we'll just leave that on for now. That's really freaking sick. Okay, so we're gonna put on the lights here. Did those work? No. Okay. Beacon. Okay, so that doesn't actually work. Okay, so panel does not work on that. Pitot heat, don't want that on. Strobe light, don't want that on. Landing light left, landing light right. Okay. There they go. Oh man, this is really cool. Okay. This is really cool. That looks good. 1200. Okay, let's go to alt mode there. Looks good there. Headset on. Oh, come on. That's so rad. I cannot even stand it. All right, so that looks good. I don't know why this is flashing oil. Fill. Okay, whatever that was, but we fixed it. It's not yelling at me now. Right on, 50 hours. That's really funny. Okay, 1 gallon per hour, 1.7. Okay, cool. Let's get a move on. I understand. I mean, if for both those of you that are watching right now on the stream and watching on YouTube after the fact, thank you for making it this far. I usually am a little quicker. Obviously, we had some major poking around to do in this thing before taking off. But hopefully it'll be worth it once we get rolling here. All right, so we're going to get a clearance out of John Wayne. John Wayne clearance, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, information Juliet, flight following to Santa Barbara via special flight rules 4,500. Comanche 204 Lima Echo on departure fly right heading 220. Hang on, 220. There we go. Where is it at? That seems like it's off. 220. Is that correct? I'm not heading west. Oh, we do have to calibrate that. Interesting. That's okay. So we should be facing pretty much east. Yep. Almost east. Whoa, hello. Dude, it's like running kind of rough. I freaking love that. Let's go. We're right about there. Okay, 220. Out of below 2,400 departures on 12535 and squawk 0217. 0217. On departure, fly right turn right 220. At above 2,400 departures on 2535, squawking 0217, Comanche 204 Lima Echo at J's with Juliet. Right, switching to ground. Show my ground, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, J's Juliet taxi. Comanche 204 Lima Echo, taxi tower run up via Bravo. Tower run up via Bravo, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. We're just gonna ignore whatever that situation is. Dude, I love how it skips a little bit. Yep, all you gotta say is ground, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, J's Juliet taxi. And that's all you need. What's up, Hawks? Hawks, we were just talking about you the other day, man. What's up? What's up, Poopy? Dude, this looks and sounds freaking awesome. Can't wait to hear what it sounds like in the run-up. That'll be pretty. We're taxing a little tiny bit briskly. Yeah, say J's and you'll be good to go. J's taxi. That's all you have to say. J's, yeah, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, information Juliet, J's taxi. That's all I gotta say. You don't have to say ready to taxi. You don't have to say taxi tower run up. You don't have to say anything but just taxi. Juliet, J's, taxi. And they will send you on your way. Coming from XP, I want your impression on something that was developed for P3D. For this plane? Like on this plane? What's up, Super Chicken? It has been a while. This plane is awesome. My mind has been blown. All of the little hidden Easter eggs and stuff are just freaking awesome. Okay, so let's enrich in the mixture here. Not all the way, but a little bit. And I'm actually going to pull up the engine analyzer here. Let it down right there. I love how it automatically hides the yoke too. Look at that. Automatically hides the yoke. All right, so let's bring this up to 2000. Yeah, dude, I am like blown away by what they've done here. Okay, so there's 2000. Let's check the mags. Good drop. Good drop. Check the props. Good. Oh, it shows the props up there. Oh, so good. And then carb heat. Oh my god, this is so good. Is there anything that I'd relate to this? I mean, it's so hard to relate this to X-Plane. It's no. An X-Plane and that's X-Plane has great airplanes. Like Rep is great, but it doesn't have the same texture care. It is great system-wise, but it doesn't have the same attention to detail in terms of the actual visuals. What's up, Chris? So that is that sets it apart without a doubt. Okay, here's another little hot tip, Alejandro. John Wayne Ground, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, continue. That's all you gotta say. It's freaking great. Comanche 204 Lima Echo, taxi 20 right via Bravo Kilo. 20 right Bravo Kilo, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Yeah, so the plane that we've been flying now, which I am going to do I'm really excited for this, but I'm going to do a walk around video. If anyone watches car YouTube videos, and knows Harry's Garage, I want to do a Harry's Garage style video on the Cardinal, talk about kind of the nuances of it. So that'll be cool, but it is I love that plane. Yeah, and I really want to do kind of like a walk around and point out some unique things about it, but it's got a variable pitch prop, which is so nice to have that. It's essentially a 172 just with a variable pitch prop, and so I'm very much in, even though it's not a complex plane because it's fixed gear. My Bonanza time and all that, I mean, the gear is gear. But the actual management of the plane is really fun. So this is probably the first real time no, I take it back. I've flown some Bonanzas since the Cardinal. I'm a beast. What is up? Yo. I love low wings in general, but the Cardinal is really, really phenomenal. Okay, I'm excited for this. Do we go without the headset though? Maybe not. It is kind of cool, but I think that's fine. All right. Tower. Oh, I mean, we wouldn't be contacting them. They'd be contacting us, but that's okay. Jarwin Tower, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, holding short 20 right at Kilo. Comanche 204 Lima Echo, clear for takeoff 20 right at Kilo. Early turnout approved. Early turnout approved. Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Looks good. Cleared left. Cleared right. Thanks, Hawks. Finally got that video edited. My mom is such a goofball. But yeah, it was really fun flying with her. Okay, there we go. And let it do what it do. Let's see if the gear actually works. Instantaneous fuel readout. Okay, airspeed's live. Gear up. Did it work? Route back. Nope, it did not work. Gear up. There it goes. Okay, gear up. We got the prop back for the climb out. Looks good. Oh, the lights all come off. Yeah, that's a me problem with the lights there. Whoa. Let's get some screenshots in there. Yeah, the plane is really fun. Comanche 204 Lima Echo, radar contact, say altitude. Climbing through 1,400, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Comanche 204 Lima Echo, contact SoCal approach, 2535. See ya. 2535, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, later. Okay, SoCal approach, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, 1,700 climbing restricted. Comanche 204 Lima Echo, roger. At the shoreline, resume O navigation, climb to 4,500 is approved. O nav at the shoreline up to 4,500, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Sounds so cool. Okay, so there is almost the shoreline. Man, this thing sounds good. Sounds really good. There's the shoreline. Let's go O nav. So we're gonna go right to Queen's Gate, roughly. This is the flight that I did yesterday, going to Santa Barbara. Very interesting flight. All right, so let's see, where do we have Gallons per hour. Okay, there we go. Temperature 1410 is kind of our, so a little bit hot on the temps there. And that's a full. Oops. Okay, so let's go autopilot on. And where are the... I think you might have to go to this guy. Let's go control... Oh, hello. Yeah, it's a little annoying that the panel isn't working. Let's go mode, standard HD, high, standard. Let's just go standard, I guess. Alt. Whoa. I don't know. It's the Cytec stuff is not cooperating. Okay, push mode, alt. So is it on? Okay, so it's holding altitude, but can I do? Okay, so HD I can do. It'll bank. Okay. Got it. Oh yeah, there you go. Alt engaged. Okay, cool. Yep. Got it. Oh, and it even puts it back there. That's a nice touch. All right. Got that figured out. Great. So let's go to nav 1, which is 10.8. We'll get that in there. 10.8 in nav 1. And then we're going to go to... Does that work at all? Oh, it might be this. Yeah, the menu under, like, yeah, this little guy here. Yeah. And then this should be like that if it's picking that up. So if that's nav 1, that should be working. And let's see if we can get this guy to show up here. We'll put that there and then put 10.8. That's on both. Nope, that's 1, 2. We'll go GPS. There you go. There we go. Now that works. Okay. Now we can turn to the right there. Got it. Got it. Learning. Yeah, nav 2 is It's alive too. Okay. Cool. Not that we need it for this, but that's all right. Okay, circle approach. Our Comanche 204 Lima Echo radar services are terminated. Squawk 1201. Frequency changed. Approved. 1201. Frequency change approved. Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Thanks for the help. Later. Okay. Then we're going to go to our CTAF and go here. Okay. Special Flight Rules traffic. Comanche 204 Lima Echo 4500 northbound over Long Beach Harbor. Special Flight Rules. Sweet. Hey, thanks to everyone that's joining. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Bill. I'm a pilot out of Orange County Airport, John Wayne, SoCal. That's the Discord link. If you're interested in airplanes in any respect, that is the best, coolest place to hang out. So if you are new here and you have not joined the Discord, give it a shot. It is a lot of fun. Tons of great resources there. So again, if you're new here, thank you for joining. Give the Discord a shot. One of the best parts about aviation and flight simulation are the communities that are built around it, and the community we have is one of the best. So I would appreciate continuing to see that to grow. So far I'm extremely impressed. I've pulled back on the manifold pressure, still pretty high on the RPMs, you know, just kind of just in the green arc, nothing crazy there. 15 per hour. There's a guy who knows a guy. There definitely is a guy who knows a guy. Let's go to analyzer. Okay, so let's see. Pull back there. I love that visual representation of the leaning. And look at, so it turns green. We're good to go. Still moving pretty quick. Honestly, what are we doing over the ground? $154 over the ground. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Special Flight Rules traffic. Comanche 204 Lima Echo 4500 northbound Abeam Torrance Airport. Special Flight Rules. Sweet. I'm super impressed at this. This is really great. Yeah, it's hauling ass right now. That's pretty good. Got it leaned back. So that's good. Special Flight Rules traffic. Comanche 204 Lima Echo 4500 northbound over Hawthorne 405 interchange. Special Flight Rules. RPM gauge is bouncing around a little bit. That even looks cool. It's bouncing around on the digital too. A little weird. Yeah, so again, I did this exact route yesterday. So it is very fresh in my mind. I'm actually kind of excited to see it in the sim after having done it yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah, that was yesterday. That's weird. Flew 2 days in a row, flying again on Thursday and probably again over the weekend. I went from like barely flying in March, barely flying in March, barely flying in April, not flying in May, and then June was our big trip, and this month has been a ton of flights, which is really cool. Lots of flying in. What is up, Adoned? Holy crap, 48 months. That is absolutely insane, dude. Adoned, welcome. Special Flight Rules traffic, Comanche 204, Lima Echo 4500 northbound, approaching Imperial Highway. Special Flight Rules. There's a lot of calculations happening right now on this poor computer. Hopefully it's broadcasting okay and it's not like super choppy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Cherokee would be great. Special Flight Rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 4500 northbound over North LAX complex. Special Flight Rules. So is it just like trimming like crazy? Yeah, that little, I don't know if you guys can hear it, that it's making a little noise every time that the trim is on. Headed to Teterboro. You need your rest, man, for Teterboro. Holy crap. Freaking sucks. That's fun though, dude. You're absolutely crushing it. Special Flight Rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 4500 northbound over Bologna Creek. Special Flight Rules. When do you take coastal route versus SFRA? Coastal route, I usually will take that coming back southbound, just because of the like it's 5,500 versus 6,500, so that initial climb out, the initial climb out isn't as bad. Like when you're coming back from Camarillo or whatever, like staying at 5,000 is a little bit better. It's coastal route. Like if you've got a really fast plane, like I'm breaking the rules here. Like, well, actually I take that back. I'm pretty close to breaking the rules. I'm right on the verge. Special Flight Rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 4500 northbound over Santa Monica VOR. Last call departing to the northwest. Special Flight Rules. Yeah, it's speed limited. So if you have a plane that goes over whatever it is, 140, coastal route might be better just to keep the speed up. But it's so easy. Special Flight Rules is so easy and efficient from an altitude perspective. That's really what the contributing factor is what altitude you're going to be at. That's what should determine what transition you use. Special Flight Rules is lower than coastal route, but has a speed restriction. Coastal route, no speed restriction, but is higher. So it just, you know, it comes down to flight planning. Knowing is half the battle. But yeah, it's just it's a flight planning thing, which is why, you know, the other Coliseum route or the other one, I can't remember what the other one, Hollywood route, are really designed to be transition routes for San Diego traffic, because it's just too high. It's not a practical thing to ever use if you're staying within the basin. So yeah, that is that is the decision there. I actually, on the way back yesterday, I usually, like I said, will take the coastal route back, but I wanted to. I didn't want to fly that high. Like, I didn't want to go up to 5,500 even. So I went down lower at 3,500. So I was 1,000 feet lower than I am right now. And I took this route along the Malibu coast. I got some freaking amazing pictures of all of the crazy houses along the Malibu coast, all the way up past Point Doom and Malibu. Like, just freaking awesome. I'll be posting that on Instagram maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Really freaking sick. Really freaking sick. I'm happy that I took that route. Also flew directly over my friend in his Citation jet coming in to Camarillo, which was really freaking cool. Heard him on frequency. I kind of knew that we might cross paths there, so I was kind of like listening for them. But I got a picture of them flying like right under me on the visual for Camarillo, which was pretty sweet. But yeah, so keeping it at 3,500 off of Santa Barbara, I just 3,500 all the way down. I went around this mountain here, direct south, and then came up along the coast. So it wasn't the most direct route, but it was very it was pretty nice, and the speeds we were going were great. The way that she said "ugh" was a little bit too aggressive. That was very Look at this, Steve. Are you kidding me? Comanche, A2A Comanche, with every single little thing modeled. All the fuel fillers, you can check, you can sump the tanks. This thing is freaking crazy. Look at this. Are you kidding me? What do you need a guppy when you've got all this data for, you know? Look at that. How freaking sweet is that? Looked like a fun flight today with little Uchi. Oh, really? Did I miss? I have not been Discording today. What'd I miss? What did I miss? What was it doing? The little beeping noise is kind of annoying. Air bottle has a leak and didn't have enough air to turn the prop for engine start. Ooh. You didn't hand crank it, did you? Yeah, and the air thing is kind of a pain in the butt, right? Oh God, that's annoying. Well, that's a bummer, dude. It still looked like it was fun, but yeah, so you just like kind of lost some time. Oh, Just Flight is doing a Duke. Holy crap, that thing is beautiful. Oh my God. Oh dear. Yeah, that thing is insane. There's a turbo Duke that comes in that like taxis by us on the ramp quite a bit, which is pretty cool. I was gonna go meet up with someone at WJF and fuck around in the desert, but it didn't work out. Bummer. Peach start. Did they actually promise that? That's freaking hilarious. I need a quick bio break here, so stand by. Steve, that is not allowed. That is not allowed yet. Don't. Try manually trimming the direction it's indicating. No, it's for the trim. Yeah, so if I So it turns out if you know what you're doing, things tend to work out. I'm still hearing the beeping in my head. I can still hear it. Okay, quick little bio break. And Steve, no. Wait. Okay. Oh, that's so much nicer not hearing that friggin' beep. This is weird, but it you kind of get used to it. I don't have much time in these planes, but not bad. Whoa, hello. All right. Yeah, what a great plane. God, yeah, it's every freaking time I do this where, and it's been one of my favorite things to do in with this simulator is do a flight in real life and then do it in the sim. I find it almost more fun than doing a flight in the sim and doing it in real life. It's crazy how the feeling of that flight can really be translated to flying in the sim. I realize I just completely stopped talking. I'm trying to think.
Preno cleared ILS runway 26 left British.
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is flavored water and vodka.
Spirit Wings 51, LA Center, squawk 2262.
LA Center, Air France 69, which will come in 15 now.
Air France 69, LA Center, flight maintain flight level 332.
Climate 220, Air France 69.
Los Angeles Center, United 604. We centered around squawk code to be departed without any air traffic. Do you want us to start squawk a certain squawk code?
United 604, sorry, I didn't catch that. What was your question?
We just entered a random squawk code because we departed out of Phoenix without any controllers. So do you want us to squawk any of your squawk codes?
Yeah, 604, thank you.
Let's see what we got here. LA Center, good evening. Comanche 204 Lima Echo 4,500 just over Camarillo. Flight following to Santa Barbara, please.
I'm calling you over Camarillo, your block center aircraft takeoff center.
November 204 Lima Echo PA 24 at 4,500 inbound to Santa Barbara.
Number 4 Lima Echo, block 7242.
7242 Comanche 204 Lima Echo. United over here breaking the FOM for departing without an IMVR clearance. What has the world come to, Steve? Yeah, this is VATSIM, yeah. It sounds kind of cool without the headset thing plugged in. 3265.
Okay. You will have information, Bravo.
Bravo. Hawks, undecided maybe? I kind of am enjoying this right now, so yeah, possibly. Oh, cool. Yeah, you should, man. Yeah, head back to John Wayne. The huge.
Number 4 Lima Echo radar contact 8 miles northwest is Ventura EOR, the
4,500 Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Information Bravo at Santa Barbara.
4 Lima Echo, Ventura Bravo, and Santa Barbara.
4 Lima Echo, thanks. It's really weird that I get to do this. Both things. Like it's weird. It's weird to do this in a simulator because it looks fucking cool. Like this as a computer program, as a video game, whatever you want to call it. Like all of this looks identical to the real world. Like it's freaking crazy. Looking out the window, you see all the same. Like I'm recognizing everything. Whatever that is, whatever. I remember those things. Remember what that looked like. All of this stuff, identical. And it's really cool that we have the ability to do this. It's also really cool that I flew in a freaking airplane to Santa Barbara yesterday, like it was no problem, like almost for lunch, like on my lunch break, I went to Santa Barbara. It's so crazy. Oh, thank you for helping me with that beeping noise on the autopilot. That freaking sucked. Bougie Cali lifestyle, dude. You don't even know the half of it. I fake it till I make it like you wouldn't believe. Like you would not believe. Oh my god, I look like such a douche. Oh, look at the visors vibrating.
I'm sorry, you are going to be able to.
Yeah, mega douche. It makes me laugh too. Like when I know that I'm giving off douchey vibes, it just makes me chuckle. Dave, did you get your golf clubs out, by the way? I've got a lesson tomorrow. First official golf lesson ever, which I'm very excited for. I did, yeah. I got fitted for my irons. Yeah. I got fitted for my irons. I got fitted for my driver. I matched. I got fitted for my driver, and then I kind of matched my 3-wood spec to my driver because it was essentially the same family. I'm looking for a new set of irons, thinking about going down to the PGA store by Costco. They do free fittings if you buy the clubs. Nice. Yeah, it's really good. It's really worth doing. I did, and Raul, if you really want to talk about it, we can. I'm happy to talk to you about it. I went full deep end on golf gear and equipment, like researching, comparisons, the whole thing. So I went into the irons kind of before I did the deep dive stuff. I probably would have gotten the same irons that I got. They felt. I'll let you know we have the airport inside 204 Lima Echo. 903, thanks, for Lima Echo. I think I have is kind of regular weather on. So I probably would have got the same irons. I maybe would have gone one step up, but it really depends on your swing, and that's where fittings, like there's so many different options, there's so many irons and price points and everything. If you go into it with a little bit of an idea of kind of what you're thinking, it can help get you to the right club a little bit quicker. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm 6'5". Height really is, there's no difference between 6'5" and 5'9" in terms of the usefulness of having fitted clubs. I don't have a super fast swing, so regular flex is good over stiff. Do you have a handicap? Because there's also like the player improvement clubs that are actually really good. And those are typically like the like Callaway Paradigm or the TaylorMade Stealth irons, the Titleist. What is Titleist, like player improvement one? T400 or something. I can't remember. I don't remember what the Titleist ones are. So there's like the player improvement ones that are actually really good. That might be worth looking at. TaylorMade RSI 2s were the latest set I was looking at. They stopped making them years ago. Yeah, I would say like Paradigm, Titleist good. I mean, it also depends on your budget and if you want to just kind of go for it. If there's a set that looks really cool, you can kind of like tell the fitter, especially at PJ Superstore, where it's just kind of like free for all almost. Say, hey, I kind of like TaylorMade's. Let's look at a one brand fitting, or I'm this level of player. I would like to look at all the player improvements. I love Callaway. Yeah, my latest set was Big Bertha. They felt so good, but they're like 20 years old. I have Callaway driver and 3-wood. Love them. I have a Titleist irons, Callaway Paradigm irons might be a good place to start if you're kind of a slow swinger. That might give you some forgiveness and a little bit extra distance for that set. They look great. That might be a good place to start. Especially if you love the brand. Like if you love the brand, then it could be a good solution for you.
LA Center, Alaska 2433 with you at flight level 310, inbound Ironman 2. Alaska 2433, Squawk 3705. Squawk 3705, Alaska 2433.
I'm in the LPGA. Those chicks can hit it. On your irons, blade type plays a factor too, no? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the type, the cavity back or blade, it's basically forgiveness. So the thinner the club, the more control you have, but the less forgiveness. That's kind of the trade-off.
7,000 visual for shooting.
LA Center, Comanche 204 Lima Echo, Santa Barbara Insight.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo, make straight in 25.
Straight in 25, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Yeah, and that's where those like player improvement clubs are really great. They're just, it's all about forgiveness. So you want to find, now I am not a freaking expert at all. Oh my God. But based off of what you're saying, what I would say, book the fitting and tell them that you're leaning towards Callaway and you would like to be in the player improvement realm of things. So and they just kind of generally speaking, they have actually hang on one second. LA Center, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. I'd like to request 1-5 left if we can.
Delta 32, I think we might have blocked each other. Did you catch left? Delta 32 left. Delta 32 descended track to arrival runway 19 left transition off face Delta 32 and every point.
LA Center, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. I'd like to request 1-5 left at Santa Barbara.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo, and traffic from my 1-5
clear land, 15 left, left traffic, Comanche 204, Lima Echo. Yeah, so I would say, like, hey, I'm leaning towards Callaway, Paradigm, Irons. I would like to try Paradigm, TaylorMade Stealth, and whatever the Titleist player improvement one is. That would be a fun comparison. And just if you kind of are into the brand, which I completely am, you'll have like a brand name, you know, not that like Wilson or PXG or you know, Cobra. I mean, Cobras are kind of more brand name, but they're just not as big of a brand name. You can still get that brand name in there and try Mizuno's. Yeah, have you played with Mizuno's at all? I swung a buddy set and I really like how they were weighted. I did. Mizuno was the club that the guy originally fit me for, and I was like, I'm not into that brand, which sounds super pretentious and stupid, but I swung the Titleist even better. Like, yeah, I was like really douchey about the about Mizuno. It was kind of funny.
2930, traffic 3 miles, final to the left side of the lane, 86 right for the chicken.
Oh, White Lake, it's freaking great, man. Ooh, I left this way too high and way too fast. What is the gear safe speed on this? I have no idea. Probably not Bonanza fast, I would guess. Even though they are kind of stubby. 150? Okay, 150. That looks good right there.
Net is 1259 there. Appreciate the patience on the clearance. Spot code 5102. Thank you. Bravo.
See if this will work. Feel like it should work.
Left 1259, just gonna maintain 5
Okay, lights on. Ooh. Okay. Got, it's trying to load in Orbix, I think. Ooh, why is it doing that? Whoa. Too many things. Too many things happening. Holy crap. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got this. This is a piece of cake. Oh, that is such a disaster of an approach. What was that? Was that the one of the famous Microsoft Flight Simulator mid-runway jumps? Freaking hell. Maneuvering speed is 144. Oh, max gear speed 150. Yeah, there it is. Good call. Oh.
Left 1250. Actually, yeah, correction. Fairway 51. Are you clear of the runway turn? Okay, right. Have a good night.
LA Center Comanche 204 Lima Echo, clear of 15 left, taxi to Atlantic.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo taxi to landing via Bravo.
Landed via Bravo, Comanche 204, Lima Echo, thanks. Dude, I left that so fast. When I thought about landing, I was doing 190. Is that like a single strobe under the belly? That's weird. It was so bad. Oh my god. But really fun. So it's only my second time going to Santa Barbara, but really pretty airport and approach and everything.
128.05 for Alaska 2433. See ya.
See ya later.
Delta 4798 at 10 cleared and Zulu relay 911 for support the airport.
I am absolutely not above gaslighting myself into thinking that was an okay landing. I'm also, oh, that's I'm also not above gaslighting myself into thinking that I was. See, it's getting like stuck. There we go. I'm also not opposed to gaslighting myself into thinking that that was a proper taxi clearance because we 100% crossed runway 25 with no clearance.
Delta 32 at 10 cleared and Zulu relay 911 for support the airport.
Oh, this is weird. This is exactly like the freaking airport. This is really weird. Holy crap. Oh, this is so creepy. Yeah, it gets like stuck. Like once it gets slow, it gets really stuck and I have to stop and then go again. Dude, that is so creepy how accurate this is. Garrett, oh my god, that's crazy. The first time I went to Santa Barbara, I did not come over to Signature here. What's up, Murigo? Did I say that right? Welcome to the stream. That's crazy. Even the restaurant across the street, get the frick out of here. This is exactly it. Mi dispiace. Miori, Napoli, Carestia, tutti saltano via. Io non capisco. Il mio italiano è molto male, mi dispiace molto. Parlo italiano un po', ma non lo so che parlando. Ma benvenuti alla stream. I found while looking around while taxiing cause the brakes lock up. Oh, I found while looking around while taxiing causes the brakes to lock up. Got it. Okay. That's probably what's up. Very pretty, very, very pretty plane. My English was not on point there. It's so good. My Italian was not on point there. So that is fine.
That's 4798 at 10, clear visual for Finlay 191.
Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra al mano. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra piano piano con la chitarra. Buongiorno Maria. Buongiorno Dio, la Santa.
That's 1596.
Lasciami cantare con la chitarra a mano. Lasciatemi cantare. I'm over at Atlantic if you want to head out again. You're at the old Atlantic, huh?
That's 11, 10 and 10 clear to Finlay 191.
Yeah, okay, you're at old Atlantic. Got it. Copy. Old Atlantic. Atlantic moved. So...
That's 11, 10 clear to Finlay 191.
Suck it, Orbix. Lasciatemi cantare.
Bravo, crossing way 26 right Alpha 7. So the 4698 and like 26 discussion on like 111.
Raja. LA Center, good evening. Comanche 204 Lima Echo on the ground at Santa Barbara at signature. Flight following to John Wayne 3500. Bravo Alpha 25 Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Actually, LA Center, I'd like to request departure from 15 left. Again, Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo, I didn't realize that you swapped over the other day.
Yeah, that was my fault. I got signature and Atlantic mixed up.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo, do you still have your squawk code?
Negative on the squawk code. We need a new one for Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo, squawk 7373, runway 15 left, taxi to Charlie.
7373, 15 left via Charlie, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Sweet, okay.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo, I missed your destination. Say the destination again.
Destination is John Wayne via special flight rules, Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
LA Center, good evening.
So,
and we're going to be taking coastal route at 6500.
Oh great, when that aircraft your LA Center squawk 7127, say type of aircraft.
The PA-24 Command, 7127 box on it.
Hawks, putting it in the box.
Comanche 9 aircraft your runway 25 taxi to Bravo.
25, Bravo for 9XS. Actually, we'll take 15 left with the company if you don't mind.
Comanche 9 aircraft your runway 15 left taxi via Bravo, crossing 25 at Bravo.
15 left via Bravo, crossing 25 at Bravo, 9XS.
Hey, bird. Oh, buddy.
33 feels like 34.
I like her inflection, Dread. 30 freaking 4. That's awesome, man. Thanks so much. Cheers, dude. So this was the first time I actually flew to Santa Barbara, or flew Santa Barbara solo. Flew with Brad there, and then solo back. And it was like, it's a Charlie airport. It's kind of busy. It's, it's not like really anything particularly difficult in any way or whatever, but it was like I was taxiing out there, and I was like extra cautious and extra slow about like, okay, here's Bravo and here's 1-5 left, and make sure that I've got this all correct. And super straightforward, but it was funny to have like a solo experience at a busy airport like that, and the first time be departing it rather than arriving to it as your first time. So that was kind of unique, I think. There's Hawks. All right, look at that Robin CLS. That's cool. LA Center Comanche 204 Lima Echo on the ground at Santa Barbara, holding short runway 15 left, ready to depart.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo, left crosswind departure approved, runway 15 left, clear for
15 left, clear for takeoff, left crosswind approved, Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Cool. Okay, let's go. Lights, camera, action.
Comanche Net Echo here, runway 15 left, 1 away.
Alright, we got us a luau, 15 left for non-accessing.
Hawks. Let it do what it do.
Airfront 69, release my station. Change scrutiny.
Oh, this sounds great.
And for Sierra Bravo.
Oh, look at that thing just pop up.
I said, well, you like you stand back, please.
So an interesting thing about departing Santa Barbara is they restrict you to 1,500 feet on departure. So you get runway heading at or below 1,500.
We're for Lima Echo, radar contact, yeah.
Climbing through 600, Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
Comanche 4 Lima Echo, maintain VFR.
On course for Lima Echo, thanks. So you're at 1,500 feet, and approach kind of hangs you out to dry a little bit before you're able to deviate from runway heading, which is not very comfortable in a single engine piston. Foxtrot, thank you so much for the raid. Hello everybody. Doing first flight quasi review of the A2A Comanche. Just in love with it. At the same time, debriefing a real world flight that I did just yesterday. John Wayne to Santa Barbara to John Wayne. So two of the best Class Charlie airports, in my opinion, in the country. And we've got Hawks in trail, which is really cool. So 1,500 feet, a couple miles offshore, is not great. It's really not great, but it's just kind of what it is. So you can definitely poke them for that. Hey, can I proceed on course, please? If you're getting too far offshore, but they really do insist on leaving you out there, which is weird. But anyway, once you're proceeding on course, unable. Well, in Flying Monkey knows, as a past Santa Barbara controller, Dave, is there any light you can shed on that? Like why they will extend? Is it just not something they consider? It is not too early to tell. It's freaking lovely. Runway 25 arrivals. But if you're, yeah, I guess just to kind of keep you, I guess, south of that, as much as possible. I love this plane. I think they did an absolutely phenomenal job on this plane. It's so great because there's no straight in for 2.5. Okay, got it. They all come offshore. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Yeah, so we did like the full walk around. We clicked on everything that you could click on, and the sounds, the feel, the systems, everything about it is freaking great. Airplanes do make noise.
Number 9 exit here, radar contact him. 9 exit, please, 2,800, 535. Number 9 exit here, ATSR.
No. There we go. All right, now that I've got a little bit more of a handle on how this autopilot works. Just kind of cruise at 22, seems fine. Nice and chilled out econ cruise, roughly. Cool. All right, that should do it. Yeah. So I'll take the route back that I took yesterday, and we can look at some of the. Oh, hello. Been waiting for A2A to join the MSF community. This plane and P3D are the best GA ever produced for flight sims. Well, here we go, White Leg. Now we've got all the beautiful scenery and lighting in Microsoft Flight Simulator with this unbelievably cool plane. The type of autopilot you want to trim it out before you hit out and hold. Yeah, luckily I now know why that thing was beeping at me, and we're good to go. Yeah, I freaking love this, man. They did such a great job. And I am really excited to fly this plane quite a bit. Yeah, so it was... What a cool day to fly yesterday. Oh. It was literally a lunch... It was like on my lunch break, I flew to Santa Barbara. Like, that's a 3-hour drive. That's a 6-hour round trip in a car. And I just did it during lunch.
Delta 11 is from Las Vegas, left turn with me to the terminal. Good night.
Let's do the terminal kinetics today to see what the Delta 11 said.
Delta 11, send me an aircraft set of pilot instruction, maintain flight level.
Good.
It
It was very cool. I was just like, this is so weird. Like, I'm in Santa Barbara. Fucking weird.
At 6 from way 26 left to land.
26 left to land, Delta 1596.
Oh, did I hit altitude hold again?
Alexander, good evening. Comanche 8404 Papa launch readout.
November 8404 Papa, LA Center, hello.
Whoa. Okay, that trim doesn't work that great. Let's try the the little dial. So I have like the, you know, the electric trim on the yoke, and then I've got the Cytec panel with the little trim wheel, which is clearly the better choice. I really could just trim it out as long as it's on heading.
LA Center, Hawk 1 at Edmonton for space mic check. Loud and clear. Los Angeles Center, United 1259 is 10 miles south of them. United 1259, thank you.
Come on. There we go.
And Center, United 1259. It sounds like you guys did a shift change there. I haven't been cleared for descent yet. United 1259. I'll have to descend for you in a moment. Roger, United 1259.
Okay.
Delta 1123 cross.
Let me give another little commercial here for the Discord. If you're new here, checking the channel out, give the Discord a shot. It's absolutely phenomenal community. Love to see it keep growing. There's about 1,700 members. Unbelievable resource if you're into aviation at all. So that's the link. Give it a shot. If it's not for you, totally cool. Super easy to leave, but would love to continue to see more people join the community because it's a lot of fun. So there is that. I am incredibly impressed by this plane. I'm impressed by the sounds. I'm impressed by the textures. I'm impressed by the performance. Everything about it is really, really well done. It's absolutely worth the price for it. And 904, thanks. 204 Lima Echo.
Number 819 X-ray Sierra, Camry altimeter 29904.
2994, 9XO.
Yeah, so we're gonna do. I'm gonna replicate the route that I took yesterday doing this flight, and see if I can spot any of the crap that I saw in real life.
Last aircraft calling LA Center, go ahead.
I'm gonna post pictures on the Instagrams. Is this the right one? Yeah. So if you want to see what this looks like in real life, well, Discord has a bunch of pictures, but I'm also gonna post some stuff on Instagram on it. So very pretty, crazy houses. Good lord. Yeah, I'm liking the VAT sim controlling. We're good to go here. San Diego's all towered up. That's cool. LAX. Freaking sweet. All right, how we doing on mixture? Yeah, 15 gallons. We could probably come back a little bit. Somewhere around there.
Hey, Son, it does a 59.6, clear runway 26 left on Alpha 6.
This thing's cruising along though. 163 over the ground.
Right at Alpha 6 Bravo to the terminal. Good night.
Cross cruiser fry Alpha 6, Bravo to the terminal. Have a great night. Does 59.6.
So long. Number 204 Lima Echo, contact SoCal approach 128.05. Good night.
2805 Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Have a great night. See ya.
Southwest 1153 will be leaving your airspace.
SoCal approach. Good evening, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500.
For Lima Echo, SoCal approach. Hello, the John Wayne altimeter is 29904.
904 Comanche 204 Lima Echo. Thanks.
Thank you. November 5 Charlie Juliet cleared to
Right on.
destination airport, Foxtrot 70. Burbank, Papa 15 tech routing, maintain 7000, squawk 4652.
Alright, citation 225 Charlie Juliet.
What do we got tomorrow? I haven't looked at my schedule tomorrow. What do I got?
Maintain 7000, squawk 4652.
5 Charlie Juliet, reach back correct 216 right for departure by Radius taxi, Van Nuys, altimeter is 2994.
Charlie Juliet, what you know?
SoCal departure, good evening, land Juliet 535 heavy, passing 2700, climbing 5.
Okay. Oh, I got a
That's a 1015,
freaking
contact LA Tower 120.9.
busy ass day tomorrow. Frick. Astrocar.
Land Chile 535 SoCal departure, hola. Fine, via sit.
Climb by Sid, land Juliet 535 heavy.
Oh, I got a busy day tomorrow. Okay.
SoCal approach, good evening, Command 819 X Sierra, level 3500 VFR. Good to see you, Sam.
Comanche 9 X-ray Sierra, SoCal approach, I think that's Zayas. How are you? The John Wayne altimeter, actually the Camarillo altimeter for you, 2994.
2994, affirmative to me. Good to see you, brother.
Nice to see you, Sam. And
Oh,
November 4 Lima Echo, the Camarillo altimeter, 2994.
904 204 Lima Echo. That's really funny. So here's the decision that you have to make. Do you go straight ahead to the left here and climb a little bit to get over those hills, or you go to the right here around this peak? That's what I chose to do because I wanted to look at big, pretty houses. And yeah, it was worth it. I think you might be right there, White League. So this is this wouldn't be on SoCal. You would be on with Point Magoo approach, but yeah, you got Point Magoo right there. Camarillo right below us. This is right where I flew over my right over my friend in his citation. He was right here. I'm like, oh my god, there he is. Snapped a couple of pictures. Actually, it was a little bit further up here, but yeah, that was pretty rad. A little bit of load in wonkiness. See, where's Hawks? Hawks probably isn't too far behind us, although he's taking the coast route, so he's gonna continue on further west, and we'll see which one.
SoCal Station 225 Charlie Juliet on the ground, Van Nuys ready for taxi.
520, thanks for the weather. Runway 16 right, taxi the pilot's discretion. Thanks.
16 right, pilot's discretion, citation 225 Kelly Joe, thank you.
Dude, this plane is great. I'm hoping that I'll be able to configure for landing a little bit better. Yeah, so I'm going around because I'm staying at 3,500. I'm staying to the west of these mountains and then just following the shoreline all the way into Pacific Palisades.
59, SoCal approach, hello, the LA altimeter 29904.
Approach, we do have Delta for United 1259.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you very much. You can expect the, actually, you are at Circus, you're cleared ILS for a 25 left approach.
25 left approach at Circus for United 1259.
So great. Yeah, this is really fun. This is gonna be. How could you not do better? That is a good point. That is a very good point. So, but like part of that is like going into John Wayne, I'll have a much better idea of where I'm at. You know, I just kind of just bombed it into Santa Barbara without really thinking about configuring. John Wayne should be a little bit better. It's more familiar where I am and where I need to start doing that without having to pay attention to that.
40, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Heading 240, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff, citation 225 Charlie Juliet.
That's kind of a cool view right there.
SoCal approach Delta 1123 heavy. Would you approximately 6 miles east of the orbit intersection?
No need to give a position report when you're being transferred from another controller, but I do appreciate it. The LA altimeter is 29904. You can expect the ILS runway 25 left approach. Excuse me, the ILS 24 right approach, 24 right.
Okay, it's going to be 24 right for LAX and 299 for 1123.
So is Tom a real world controller or real world pilot? Because he sounds like he's got a pretty good handle on. All right, yeah. So all these houses along the coast here, like they're just freaking compounds. It's probably not going to be super great, but you can just kind of get a little bit of a sense for some of these freaking places, man. It's wild. This is not photogrammetry, so it's not going to really do a good job, but gives you some indication on what's along here.
And 5 Charlie Juliet, expect a turn in about 10 miles.
Copy, 5 Charlie Juliet, thank you.
What do you figure an average cost would be for some of those houses? Dude, no idea. Like,
Hyper 420, Roger, you're looking for a park, right?
I mean, the thing is that some of those places are like legitimately compounds where they're $100 million houses.
Then I thought the there's 299 runway 16 left taxi.
But yeah, anywhere from 10 to 100 probably. I mean, it's like putting greens and 3,000 square foot guest houses and basketball courts. Like, just insanity. So cool flying over that. I had to like go full rudder, full deflection on some of those just to check them out.
Would it be possible to get a VFR flight following over to Los Angeles?
Stand by for the flight following. Citation 5 Charlie Juliet, turn right direct Van Nuys, and then resume your navigation.
Right turn direct Van Nuys, we're still on nav, 5 Charlie Juliet.
United 1259, cleared ILS runway 25 left approach.
25 left approach, United 1259.
Piper 420, runway 16 left, taxi via pilot's discretion.
Piper 420, 16 left, taxi my discretion.
November 76 uniform LA sent, SoCal approach, Roger, good evening. Chile 535, contact LA Center 135.55.
135.55, land Chile 535 Heavy. Have a good night, gracias.
Gracias, nos vemos.
Yeah, they're crazy. Again, not photogrammetry.
1123 at Seaview, cleared ILS.
So it's not going to really
runway
fully
24
show the extent of some of these houses, but yeah, I took a few pictures of some of the more insane ones that I could find. God dang, it was crazy. That is Pepperdine. That doesn't look great, but not too bad. This is good. Okay, 2855.
For Lima Echo, the LA altimeter, excuse me, the LA altimeter is 29904.
94 Comanche 204 Lima Echo, and we will be transitioning the Bravo via the special flight rules, so we can switch whenever you need us to.
Okay, no problem. For Lima Echo, you could frequency change approved now, and then just remain outside the cost Bravo, and if you need continued flight flying, just let me know. We'll see you.
Okay, frequency change approved. We'll call you on the other side of the special flight rules, Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
Thanks. November 9er X-ray. Yeah, same for you. Altimeter 29904. Frequency change approved. We'll see you in a bit. Alex.
All right, for Lima, make that not access service survey frequency change approved. Give me a call on the other way for not access.
That's really funny. Okay, let's go to ding, 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 ding. And there we go. Okay. And here we go now for the special flight rules transition. Are you ready? All right, White Lake. Have a great night, man. Thanks for coming by.
Right turn, contact ground.
Yeah, 22.8. Yep. Special flight rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500 southbound over Pacific Palisades. Special flight rules. Right over Riviera Country Club. I got such a great shot of Riviera. Yeah, it's not going to be great on here. It's going to fill in a bunch of big ass trees, but trust me, that looks really cool in real life. It doesn't look great from here. It looks great in real life. Clubhouse looks cool. Zurg, it's unbelievable. What a great flight sim purchase, my god. Special flight rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500 southbound approaching Santa Monica VOR. Special flight rules. That looks sweet. Snap that picture. And just hold this heading. That's all you got to do. I'm pretty sure we're breaking the speed limit through here. Oh yeah, we are definitely going too fast. That's okay. I haven't had dinner yet, so kind of keep it moving a little bit, you know. Special flight rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500 southbound approaching Bologna Creek. Special flight rules. We're looking good. Ah, we're looking good. Oh yeah, I bet that does look awesome. All right, so there's Bologna Creek right there. Yeah, we're going, what is it? Is it 140, I think, is the speed limit through here? So we're 20 knots faster, but there are lots of people that are a little bit loose with their usage of special flight rules. I've seen a Pilatus go through there once, which you're not supposed to do. Special flight rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500 southbound approaching North LAX complex. Special flight rules.
Special flight rules traffic, Comanche 19X here is coming up over Santa Monica, 3,500 feet. Yeah, heading southbound. Flight.
All right. Special flight rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500 southbound approaching Imperial Highway. Special flight rules. So these, it's easy. It's very straightforward. It's CTAF, so you know, kind of whatever. But all of this stuff is included on the. That's another screenshot, right? Yeah. Nope, that is not the right screen. Yeah. All of the reporting points are charted. So it is on there. It's not listed out like it probably should be.
Coming up over Bologna Creek, 3,500 feet southbound.
There you go. Look at that. That is a perfect SFRA call right there. Love that. Special Flight Rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500 southbound approaching Hawthorne 405 interchange. Special flight rules. Special flight rules. So Torrance, a beam Torrance really isn't charted, and the Long Beach Harbor isn't charted explicitly, at least for this.
Coming up over Manchester Boulevard, 3,500 feet southbound. Special flight rules.
But the flags are on there on the transition, so it is on there. It's not like totally straightforward, but it is on the transition. In case anyone's wondering, in case anyone cares at all, there you go. This plane is great. I love this plane. It is great. Special Flight Rules traffic, Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500 southbound, a beam Torrance departing to the southeast. Last call. Special Flight Rules.
Special Flight Rules 7, Comanche 1960 over Imperial Highway, 3,500 feet southbound. Special Highway.
There you go. Love that. God, this is unbelievably accurate. Oh my God.
No worries. Hyper 420, radar contacts that remain outside the Class 12 airspace. Actually, how do you plan to transition the Class B?
Requesting VFR GPS direct to the LAX to West Bravo.
Sorry, oh, you want to land at LAX, I understand. Okay, Hyper 420. You're cleared to enter the LA Class 12 airspace. Maintain VFR at or below 3,500. LA altimeter 29907.
Cruise to the Bravo at or below 3,500. Copy altimeter Julie 420.
Thank you. November 76 uniform, turn right heading 030, vector for sequence.
030 for sequence, 76 uniform.
SoCal approach, good evening again. Comanche 204 Lima Echo 3500 just west of Long Beach, heading to John Wayne.
Comanche 40 Metro Road driving. For squawk 4744 right in.
4744 Comanche 204 Lima Echo. 47. Whoops.
Delta 1123. You okay there now?
Yeah, I'm doing the visual approach for 25 left. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely, no worries. Delta 1123, clear visual port 25 left. Contact the tower 120.95.
That's pretty good. Is that okay? Doing the visual, if that's okay.
Hotel departure Comanche 1960, checking in 5,500 feet, 5 in north control.
Station, so Cal approach hello, squawk 4720.
4720 for non access.
American, sorry, Delta 1123, I'm not sure you got that, you didn't read back. Contact the tower 120.95. You also cleared visual runway 25 left approach.
12095, clear for the 25 left approach. Have a good evening. Heavy.
Yeah, you as well, thank you. We're for Lima Echo, at least in the radar contact 6 miles south of Long Beach, the John Wayne altimeter 29906.
906 4 Lima Echo, thanks.
Thank you. November 9 X-ray Sierra, your radar contact, maintain VFR, the altimeter John Wayne, Ryzen 2996.
2996, not accessing.
Dude, just insane how good that looks. Yeah, oh, it is. I giggled quite a bit starting this thing up. I mean, like, that just looks absurd. That really looks absurd. Oh, Hawks, I did this yesterday. I did this exact flight yesterday, and it's like creeping me out how
Number 6 uniform,
freaking real it
left,
looks.
left turn, heading at 220 now, 220.
All right, here's the area load in.
220 to the left of final approach for Lockheed 76.
And November 676 uniform, just to verify you're an F-15, correct?
F-35.
Oh, F-35, Roger, thank you.
That was your first time? You've never done that? Damn, what'd you think?
And Piper 420 can expect the right downwind for runway 24 right.
Expecting right down runway 24 right, Julie 420.
Yeah, special flight rules is great.
And Comanche 4 Lima Alpha, 4 Lima Echo. You can enter right downwind for runway. Actually, do you want the left side or the right side?
Great question. Actually, we'll take the left side, so we'll cross at the control tower at or above 1,300 for left downwind 20 left, if that works. Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
Thanks very much. Make left downwind for runway 20 left.
Left downwind 20 left, Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
Thanks. And that actually safe for you, or?
I also like the ground handling. You don't get gaining taxi speed with throttle zero.
Roger,
Yeah, it's really nice. Was always worried I was going to screw it up. It's intimidating in that it's
Piper 420, you can enter
it's intimidating
right
that
downwind,
it doesn't have change your request that's for the overhead.
Pretty far extended to the north, but I'll be turning base shortly.
Yeah, no worries, no problem.
It's if you read it and interpret it in a certain way, it becomes even easier, because basically the actual important bit, you have a lateral boundary between the beach and the 405, so it's massive, the amount of wiggle room that you have.
Remain at 3,500 for the overhead pattern, and for you said the left side or the right side, sorry?
3,500, and we'll take the left side. We'll follow the company 4 Lima Echo for 9 access.
9 X-ray, sir. Thank you very much. Proceed as requested. And the altimeter there, John Wayne, now is 299.6.
2996 to the meter. Proceed request to 3,500 feet left. Brake for 20 left. 9 access.
Right, thank you.
3,500 foot break? Hawks, you got to do that at 500 feet. You're 3,000 feet too high.
5 Charlie Juliet, Squawk VFR, frequency change approval, yes, sir.
It's either like, it's not an overhead break. That's like Long Beach 3-0 approach. Yeah, you gotta be. So if you're doing a break on the left side, they'll give you like either pattern altitude or altitude your discretion, so like 500 feet.
200.
That's really funny.
Okay, I'll approach. Hello. You're staying at 8,000, correct?
Affirm 8,000.
Roger, United 200. Maintain 8,000. Generally, that should be 10,000, but it's not a problem now. There's no conflict, so maintain 8,000.
Affirm, yeah, that was advised by San Francisco Tower. So.
You mean San Diego Tower?
Oh, sorry, yes, San Diego departure, yeah, sorry, my apologies.
No worries, I'll have a word with it. Thank you, no problem.
All right, let's have an actually good approach here. Oh, there's my sweet John Wayne. The view out of this thing is sweet.
Actually, I don't have a flight plan to Southwest 672.
Stand by.
Right, so there's our 1300. Slow it down there and get the gear coming out.
Southwest 72. Oh yeah, I got it. Thanks. Expect the PDC shortly.
And SoCal Comanche 204 Lima Echo midfield left downwind 20 left.
9 at Tricia, Roger. Report a 3-mile initial and the 3-mile final. The altitude is at your discretion near the John Wayne altimeter 29906.
All right, we'll report 3-mile initial, runway 20 left altitude, my discretion for 9X6.
Thank you.
And SoCal Comanche 204 Lima Echo left base runway 20 left.
Piper 4 Lima Echo, thanks very much. Wind 106, runway 20 left, cleared for the option.
Cleared option, we'll take this full stop, Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
4 Lima Echo, road. November 76 uniform, thanks for your help, good job. Contact LA Tower 120.9.
Alright, contact John 120.95 for 760.
Piper 420, contact LA Tower 120.95.
Oh, I still ended up really fast.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Proceed.
That's like 30 knots too fast. Okay, it's a little squirrely. Yeah, I was like kind of looking outside and didn't really probably could have pulled the power earlier.
United 200, Crossfield Beach at maintain 6,000.
I mean, that was better for sure.
The LA altimeter is 29902.
Dude, I love it. My verdict is this thing is this has replaced the Arrow as my favorite GA plane.
Local altimeter 299.2, I believe.
That's correct.
SoCal Comanche 204 Lima Echo on the ground at John Wayne, clear 20 left at Hotel Taxi to the west side.
Sorry, over the landline there. Comanche 4 Lima Echo, thanks for flying. Appreciate your traffic. And you're going to the west. You're going to the west side there, or you're going straight ahead?
Yeah, straight ahead. Yeah, crossing 20 right and down Bravo to the west southwest side. Comanche 204 Lima Echo.
No worries. November 4 Lima Echo, cross runway 20 left and then 20 right. Excuse me, cross runway 20 right and then taxi to the ramp. Thanks for flying. Appreciate you.
Cross 20 right, taxi to the ramp via Bravo, Comanche 204 Limeco. My pleasure. Thanks for the support out there. See you.
My pleasure. Actually, you know what? Hold short. Actually, no, you're good. Cross right.
Copy. Continuing. Comanche 204 Limeco.
November 9 X-ray shed, runway 20 left, clear to land.
We are coming up over 20.
Roger, clear to land, runway 20 left, 9 X-ray shed.
Alright, clear land 20 left, 9 X-ray.
Where's Hawk's break? Oh, oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Get him, Hawks. Yes. Love that. We're on VATSIM. Oop, this went a little too far. Sure, there's a way to update the draw distance, maybe, or yeah, he's out there. He's in the downwind. Looked good. Smooth break, Hawks. Very smooth break. God, it's so crazy how this simulator replicates real world stuff. It's so great. Well, yeah, my verdict is this is an unbelievable add-on. I love the sounds. I love the textures. I love the systems. Absolutely fantastic plane. Couldn't recommend it enough. It is expensive, but I feel like if you're looking for a plane that feels lived in and feels like you can take it anywhere, it's got speed just like the real plane, where you're in that, like 150 knot, 150, 160 knot range over the ground, winds notwithstanding. You can get moving, you can get going someplace.
200. You're looking for the ILS or the visual?
ILS for runway 2.
Yeah, it's great. So it feels lived in. It's got persistent states. It's really good. I don't have much time in the real world with a Comanche, but it looks and feels like a real airplane, regardless of the specifics of the type. Which is a really distinct thing. Like, even if you haven't flown a Comanche, it feels like a real airplane. But if you have flown a Comanche, it's every bit Comanche. Did you see the wear in the paint around the access hatches? Yeah, I mentioned that, Zerg, actually, in my walk around at the beginning. Specifically called that out. But yeah, it is. I would say it is absolutely worth $50.
And thanks for the lesson.
Yeah, it was a blast, man. I wish you would have been sitting right seat to be a part of it, because it was fun. That was a ton of fun to do.
It looked fun. It looked fun. You were like speeding down there. It was good.
That's awesome. The old overhead brake.
200. You're booking Tornado shortly. You want me to give you a vector, or?
Vector would be appreciated, but I'm ready to copy
okay.
direct to if you're ready.
Oops.
No worries. It's easier for duty.
That's awesome. And Hawks, thank you for joining on that. That was really cool. There we go. There we go.
Negative Ghost Rider, the pattern is full.
Man, that's great. What a cool plane. What a really freaking cool plane. Like, a lot of the switches don't work on the SciTech panel, which is kind of a bummer, but really not that bad to work around that. So that's fine. All right, let's get the chocks, or not the chocks, the control lock there. Let's get this open here and go controls. We'll do wheel chocks, tie down, pitot cover, and take the headset off. And that should be good. Get that closed. All tucked in.